Okay, so what you need to do is you need to take the script from Google Analytics, install it on your website. Now we're talking, right? You will not get data until you let that sit for a while. You need to allow your visitors to visit your site and just let it sit. Make sure that it's installed correctly. It'll show you like a little check mark or success. Ooh. If you see a kind of a yellow exclamation mark, then there's some sort of an error in installing it. They make it as easy as possible, but okay, now we have it installed successfully. Great. Now we're going to move forward and look at the specific information that is coming from the data, which obviously comes from the visitors that are visiting your website. One of the main metrics that you want to look at is unique visitors. And unique visitors it's based on their IP address. It's based on the location that they're coming from on the internet. So this is their computer address or their identification. When they visit your website, let's say they visit it 5 times today. They happen to they bounce back to another site. They come back to your home page. They visit 5 times. That will actually only count as 1 because that is their unique identification and they visited your site 1 time, right? When you're talking about visitors and unique visitors are totally different. Visitors, the number will be 5 today because they visited your site 5 times. So you don't want to look at that number. You want to look at, especially if you're growing, if your objective, again, it all comes down to whatever your product and services are, you look at that and you figure out what your objectives are. And you look at, okay, do I want to get more visitors to my website? Is that one of your goals, right? Is your objective to maybe just sell more products and services? I mean, that's usually the case, but maybe it's a physical product that you need to ship out or sell in person. Maybe you haven't really gotten quite there yet where you're shipping your products out internationally or nationally for that matter. It depends on what your objectives are. If your objective is to increase visitors to your site, you want to look at the unique visitors number, that specific statistic there. Now I can quickly, I'll get to you in one moment. Now I can quickly talk about click-through rates. I know, Brian, you asked about that. Click-through rates is it's really a metric for online marketing. It tells you there's certain calculations that you can make. So based on the number of visitors to your website, that click-through rate is telling you who actually clicked on a banner, right? So usually the CTR or click-through rate, the CTR is actually the metric that tells you who clicked on a banner ad. And that's really where that term comes from.
So if somebody does a search for automobiles in Vancouver,
yes,
and my business comes up,
yes,
and they click to come to our website, where is that tracked on Google Analytics?
Okay, so if they click on a banner ad,
they click on, well, let's define our terms.
Yes.
I'm doing a basic search in Google.
Yes.
Cars in Vancouver.
Yeah.
My business comes up in the top 3. They decide to click and see my business, Carter Honda's website. Mm-hmm. Where is that tracked? In which channel of Google Analytics is that tracked?
That's actually organic.
Okay, that's
so
organic.
if they're searching certain terms in your Google Analytics, that will be reflected in search keywords. There's a couple ways you can do this as well. One way, look at your analytics and we'll look in the keywords panel in the section. So that provides quite a bit of insight actually. I'll give you an example. Maybe you just went live with your new website and you're looking at the keyword searches and you start seeing a trend, right? Usually it's all about trends. You start seeing a trend. You see, the name of your company being searched, or maybe in your case, Cars Vancouver or something like that. But the top result in your keyword searches that people are searching, visitors are searching these keywords, okay? Maybe it's something like, mechanics, Vancouver, and then your company name or something like that. Well, if that's the top trending concept, or if that's the top trending item in keywords, then you really start to have to think about, okay, in this case, you really start having to think about your mechanic shop and repairs and aftermarket parts and these things. Maybe you just started your website and people are searching out help. And now you're looking at this going, okay, well, they must be looking for help in relation to my website. Or maybe they want some sort of a FAQ, like a frequently asked questions section, something like this, right? So there's a heck of a lot that you can get out of these analytics. The analytics, once it's installed, it is vital that you do this. It is absolutely vital.